Now, let me tell you my most favorite horse of all. Her name was Pretty Passing. She was a great mare. She was a 5-year-old mare. And I used to pass. I worked for Tommy Morgan at the time, and Mel used to hang her head in the stall. But you talking about beautiful. And I said, man, what's wrong with this horse? You know, she had no, she was just, what word should I use? You know, you see horses in their webbing. That's a proud horse. But she, you know, she looked like she'd lost all her dignity and everything. You know, she just was lost. Yeah. Lost in the trenches. So Ike told me, let me have that horse. He asked me, are you crazy? What's wrong with you? I said, what you mean? He said, man, you got all stake horses. That horse run at the bottom of the barrel, 5,000. If I can get her in for 3, I'll put in for 3. He said she'd run 33 times. She only won 3 races in her whole life. I said, I don't care, I want her. He took a deep breath. He said, well, who are you going to give up for? I said, Dancing Desperado. God forgive me, but I hated that horse. Because he was one of the nastiest horses. He would use his water bucket, his feed tub to pass, you know, do his business. Yeah. So they gave me the horse. 3 weeks later, we run them. I run third, but the filly had turned out hocks, so she was body sore. You know, the very first time I went in our stall, when I reached for her, she hit the ground. I said, oh my God, she scared the living shit out of me. I said, oh my God. So when I reached out again, she did the wave for me, like you do in the pool. Yeah, she did the wave. I said, oh, wait a minute. So you know, I went through her, checking out pressure perks. I said, okay, this really is so. There was this old man named Papa Jim. He's a Louisiana legend. He was a Doc Hardhill assistant. I don't know if you guys know Doc Hardhill. Doc Hardhill is the #1 veterinarian in the nation. Yeah. But he worked for Doc Hardhill for 30, 40 years. Told me, Papa Jim. I said, Papa Jim, I got a mare that has a certain problem. You know, I said, when I reach out, she do the wave. Papa Jim said, she do the wave. I said, yes, sir. He said, come on, let's get on this golf course and go see that mare. So we goes over, and he tell me, take out the stall. He said, walk her. And you walk? He said, back her up. He said, we not even go no more further than that. So what he did, he said, get me some tape. We use electrical tape for bandages and things of that nature. He taped it above the hocks, not where you'll cut the blood circulation, but tighten up. And when we did it, she did one of these. I said, damn, I ain't never seen no stuff like that. I've been on a racetrack forever. I said, wow. He said, that's what you do. Anytime she go to the track, you tape her. He said, I want you to sweat her for 2 weeks straight, an hour at a time. I said, okay. Second week, guy boy get on, he come back. He said, Larry, what you done to her? She's going like a Cadillac. I said, I don't know. You know, they always told me, you never kiss and tell. Don't give them your secret, because they're going to fire you and they're going to tell the next man how to hold this horse up or whatever to do. So that makes you an asset to the barn. You're valuable. You keep your secrets under your hat. Don't kiss and tell. Yeah. So that way, they want to get rid of me. They're going to think twice. No, I'm making money with him. Keep him. That's how I learned. I come up under them boys that's been doing this a long time. I watched. First, the rule, #1 rule on a racetrack. Keep your mouth shut, your eyes open, your ears open. You're gonna learn a lot. Yeah. You know, who were some of the old time black guys that was around back then that a lot of people might not even know outside of Louisiana? Man, Mr. Roxy. Mr. Roxy produced a lot of horsemen too. Mr. Roxy was an old time groom. He just spent all his life on the racetrack. He had 14 kids, and that's how he raised his family. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Roxy. We had John Bruno. We had Sonny. We had Breeze. We have old man Fletcher, which he's retired now. Yeah. Actually, Fletcher used to come up here to Saratoga for many years as well. Yeah. You know, I actually met John Bruno. Talk about John Bruno. John Bruno is a great horseman. Man, I'm talking about great horsemanship. He really does. And, you know, he after he worked for Henry Horseman, he went on his own. You know, he trained a few years, but he said it was a little too stressful, so he decided to get out the business. Yeah, he's still there now, though. Oh, yeah. Yes, he's ponying hard. He has a pony business. Yeah. And he's doing really well. Yeah. You know, he ponied for some of the biggest outfits in Louisiana. Yeah. But he stay on the Louisiana circuit, don't come abroad. Yeah.